Hi guys, Kai here, and today we are playing some Valorant. We do have access to the closed beta, so we are going to be jumping into some of these characters. In fact, we're going to cover all these characters, maybe in 2 videos, maybe in 1. We'll see how we get on with that. What we're going to cover is all of the abilities. You can see the abilities over here. We're going to go through them. We'll go through player by player. So we're going to start with Brimstone. And see exactly what abilities he has. This is the open range, so if you want to jump in, if you do have access, of course, what was that? Then you can obviously jump in and test out all these abilities, so you can get used to every character in the game, get yourself familiar with everything that they are able to do. So this is Brimstone, as we said. We're going to press C here. We're just going to throw this down.
Stim beacon here.
There's a stim beacon. Let's just press F1. F1 brings up the abilities at the bottom of the screen, as you can see. The stim beacon there costs 100 points. Equip the stim beacon. Fire to toss the stim beacon in front of Brimstone. Upon landing, the stim beacon will create a field that grants players rapid fire. So not a bad ability there. Not something I'm going to look to be using a lot myself, if I'm totally honest. Let's see what's next then. The incendiary, we know what that can do. Let's go ahead and equip that. And it's actually in a gun, so we will shoot that over there. Nice little molly in the doorway. And does this hurt him? It does hurt you, so do not walk through it once it is on the floor. Very, very hot. And it takes off quite a lot of HP as well there. So next up for Brimstone is the Sky Smoke. Equipped a tactical map. Fire to set locations where Brimstone smoke clouds will land. Alternate fire to confirm. Launching long-lasting smoke clouds will block vision in this selected area. So, what was that? Is that E? It is. Look, so you got the map. Can you move the map, or is it just in this area? It looks like it's just in this area. So we would want to block there. And there and there, and then we press right click and the smokes will come down, blocking those areas, so you're free to walk past there. Where did that one? That one actually landed on the roof there. So obviously you cannot bring in these abilities if they're coming from the air down into the map. So that's something you've got to be wary of, especially on all the different maps. I've not actually played a game myself yet. We thought we'd jump into this range just to test out all these abilities. Just been playing with the crosshair as well, so don't take too much attention of my crosshair just now. And then the final one, this is his ult ability. Let's see what that's called. It's called the Orbital Strike. Equipped a tactical map. Fire to launch a lingering orbital strike laser at the selected location, dealing high damage over time to players caught in the selected area. So that is X. Obviously we can still walk forward here, which is good. And where shall we put that? Let's put it right there. And so I'm guessing this is going to hurt me as well. Oh, we just got in there just before it ended. But that is Brimstone. Some cool abilities there for you all to try out. I'm sure he'll be getting used quite a lot in these games, especially as it gets a little bit more competitive as time goes on and more players get playing it. So F2, that was Brimstone. Let's jump into Jett then. Jett is next. Cool looking Jett, a duelist. Let's jump in, lock in with Jett, and let's check out her abilities. Alright, oh, that always gets me. F1 then. So Cloudburst is the C ability. Let's see what that does. Oh, it just looks like a smoke. Can we go in this and have a look around? Oh, let's try here. So you got a little bit of visibility inside the smoke. Obviously 0 through it. So that's pretty good there. Good ability. Obviously just like a normal smoke. Doesn't last long, I have to say that. Q ability is just a jump. So obviously that's going to be good for when you want to cross paths like that. Obviously they can see you crossing there, but you can always have a peek over and see who's there. So that's again another good ability. Next up, E is just a dash. You can obviously get through places really fast if you need to. And you can maybe even do that as well. Look, so you can get up onto certain areas. I'm sure there won't be too many areas where you can use that kind of thing. But we just started, of course. We did not mean to do that, but oh well. But again, another one to dash past certain doorways or get into smoke or through certain smokes, and that'll be pretty good to use. So the fourth one is the ult ability. Now this is 5 knives. I've not used this one myself, but let's have a look. So I just left clicks throws single ones, and I'm guessing that one throws all at the same time. Right click, it does. Wow, not very accurate as you can see. Let's have a look. Boom, boom. That is pressing all 5 at the same time. Very random hit boxes as you can see there. Let's see what we can do on this guy. 150, 300, 2 of them hit him in his head, 3 there. So again, if you are a good shot, you got a good aim, then maybe single clicking all 5 would be better for you. But it's good if they're very low and you need a quick hit. Those were pretty good, look at that. And that was strafing, I think. Wow, I was strafing and then all of them go in the same area, so it might be easier to strafe, not jump though. I don't know. Test it. I'm sure a lot of you guys will be good with this. I've already seen some good stream kills with all 5 knives, so that's pretty sweet. Something to look forward to. But that is Jett. Let's jump into the third one. This is probably what we're going to do is maybe 3 a video. This is Phoenix. I think Phoenix is going to be one that I'm going to be using quite a lot. Why are we still up here? Can we reset up here? I think there's a reset button on here somewhere. There is, look. Boom. There you go. We'll just commit suicide up on the roof. So Phoenix, I believe this guy is the English guy. His C ability is
going up.
The firewall. Is that what it's called? The firewall? No, it's called Blaze. So there you go. You got a firewall up, temporary wall. Pretty decent thing to use as you get past areas, of course. So next up, the Q ability is the curveball. Now I believe this is the flash. So you throw it around there. Anybody that's hiding in this area will obviously be flashed by that. And if you want to see what it looks like to be flashed, let's go and flash ourselves, and you can see your screen goes completely white for a couple of seconds. So if you are flashed and then the enemy team charge their way through, obviously you're going to be blind to their shots and they will probably have an easy kill, especially if they have good aim. So next up, E. E is hot hands. Equipped a fireball, fire to throw a fireball that explodes after a set amount of time or upon hitting the ground, creating a lingering fire zone that damages enemies. So let's try that then. Here you can see it's got a little fireball in his hand. The long range throw there, that is just left click, and then we will do the underarm throw as well, which is obviously very close. And whilst you're in it, look, it does not hurt you, it actually heals you. So, and again, another good thing to use, especially if you need to just top up your health there. It will hurt the enemies, but yourself it will actually heal. So if you need a quick heal, underarm it close to yourself, or maybe even in the doorway. If you know there's somebody on your left here, what you could do is just throw that down, so you'll be healing here and he'll be hurting there. You'll have to move, and obviously whilst you're healing, you can pop out and send in a few shots. Obviously you've got the long range one as well, which is left click, and then his ult ability, let's have a look at that. It is run its back, and that is the X button. Before you do change your binds, of course, instantly place a marker at Phoenix's location while this ability is active. Dying or allowing the timer to expire will end this ability and bring Phoenix back to this location with full health. So that sounds pretty OP. So say we need to get onto there, what we're going to do, use the ability or the ult here.
Let's go.
We'll try and get in, try and get a couple of picks. Boom boom, got 2 picks. The third guy kills us, and then of course we are down. What happens? We teleport back to our original area, and then we can charge in again to hopefully take that guy down who killed us, or finish off the rest of the team. So that is pretty OP. I like that. If that's the way it works, then obviously you can get in some good deaths there. So I look forward to trying that out. As I said, I think Phoenix will be one of the characters I'll be testing a lot. But for now, I think I'm going to leave it there, guys. We've done the first 3. Who did we do? We did Brimstone. We looked at Jett, and then of course we just finished off with Phoenix as well. So that is the first one. In the next episode, we will look at Sage, Sova, Sage, Sova, and Breach, and then we'll finish off the third one with Cypher, Omen, Raze, and of course Viper. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.